it's not about he needs to go. He has to go. He has to go. And I'll tell you why he has to go. The main reason now why he has to go. Because we are in deep shtup. Deep shtup. We are in a relegation battle. And this guy here is not going to get us out of it. He isn't. He's not that guy. He's been brought in to entertain, to bring the attacking football. We are beyond that. We have been for a few weeks. Some of us have still got our heads stuck in the sand, wanting Ange still to remain because he's not the root of the issues. And we can talk about the owners. We can talk about that. I want a complete reset. Just to be clear, I want a complete reset at this club. All of it. All of it. The whole thing has to be reset. But the bottom line is, right now, right here, right now, it's no longer he needs to go. He has to go. We need, and you think, well, you know, people like Areola and Silva and all these up and coming managers are not going to leave their situation now, halfway through the mid-season, with the situation they've got at their own club to come and deal with this situation right here. Of course, and I agree with that. Then we need to get an interim manager now that's experienced in relegation battles. We are in a relegation battle. If you don't believe that, I don't know what to say to you. But for those of you who do know that we're in a relegation battle, I will understand what I'm trying to say. Leicester hadn't scored more than 2 goals in, I don't even know how many games. They managed to do that today. We concede with these inverted fullbacks. We concede with we continue to do the same mistakes over and over again. We lose the matches over and over again the same way. Who can I put it on if not the manager? He's the one that sets us up. He's the one that chooses to play players that are not, they're not even like eligible for the Europa Cup, Europa League games, who still can't get a game in the Premier League, like Reguilon. It could have started today. Why have you got to play Archie Gray in left back? Why? Why is that a necessity? Either play him in midfield or rest him, because you're going to need to use him again in Europa League. And how many games is he tallying up? How many games does he have to play till he breaks down? We recover one, Richarlison, we lose Solanke. We get Bentancur, we lose Maddison. It's just a constant rotation. We gain something, we lose something. But the one thing that isn't changing are the results. One win in God knows how many games now. We are not getting out of this situation by keeping things going the way they are. And before I even get to the owners, who have done nothing, we are in a winter transfer market. We are 25 days in. We have done nothing to help to alleviate the situation. Do I mean by buying players for this manager who could potentially be sacked in the next few weeks, if not after tonight or tomorrow, it's saying a few weeks? Then bring some players on loan to the end of the season so you can send them back. And then the new manager that comes in can choose the players that he wishes to purchase to bring to the club. But we're not doing it. The board are not doing nothing. The players are dropping like flies. We recover a few injuries have played a part. But what has Ange done? On top of all the issues that we have, we've had 101 million problems, guys. But the manager's added to that. The situation in training, how can we keep losing the volume of players that we do? We gain and we lose, we gain and we lose. All season, man. It's impossible that we are the only team that this is like... It's a circus, man. It's an absolute circus. We have become the circus of the Premier League. There's no two ways about that. We have become that circus. The game today, guys, honestly, I don't understand why Lancashire will come on the 94th minute. We need a goal. We're going to put some balls in the box in the last 10 minutes. We're 2-1 down. Why does he come on the 94th minute? You know, these things, I don't understand them. I don't understand them because people would understand. Like, they were booing him when Richarlison came off, but Richarlison didn't have any more in his tank, and he probably picked up a little knock as well by the sounds of it. Then why would you not put Lancashire on, who's the centre forward? The only other available centre forward that you have in the squad, you're not utilising him as a replacement for the striker that's coming off. Why, man? Why? Why? These things I don't understand. Bread and butter, man. Bread and butter. Keep it. It's a like-for-like change. We put Son up front and put Mikey Moore out wide. Why, man? Why? Mikey Moore can come on. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Put Kulusevski inwards. Put Mikey Moore on the right-hand side. Change it up. Mix it up. We're lacking massively in creativity in midfield today. Mix it up a little bit, man. But look, when you're in such a rut, man, the bottom line is, we have been in a rut for a long time. Listen, I made up my mind after that Man City, not when we won against Man City the 4-0, but the 2 or 3 games after that, realising that what we did and how we set up against Man City was just, it was all circumstantial. We were forced to play with a lower block, and we were so forced to play, but it was all circumstantial. It wasn't because the manager set up deliberately to do that. Because as soon as he had the opportunity to revert back to his old ways, 2 or 3 games after that, I was done with it. That's when I was done. But do you know what? Fine, everyone gets there at their own pace. Some get quicker than others. Other gets like me. I was probably one of the few. In our channel, Tottenham Away, I was one of the few it took me a lot longer to get there. But I'm there because I realised, man, what are the alternatives? We are in massively relegation. We are doing as bad as Southampton, man. We helped Leicester City have just come out of the bottom 3 by beating us. We didn't beat Everton. I mean, off and on, I'm not even going to go into that one. They were a really poor side and we just about got... But you know what? Putting that aside, let's put Europa League aside. We didn't beat Everton, a team that we should have gone and won. We haven't beaten Leicester today. Where's this wins going to come from? Where are the next wins going to come from? Someone has to tell me that. Where do you see, leaving the situation as it is right now, with the manager in place, where's this win going to come? We are not fighting. We are in a relegation battle, guys. The quicker we like to see that, the better it is. And where's that? There's that fight. The fight's not there. Andrew's got no experience in this situation. He hasn't got experience in this situation. Never dealt with this situation in his life. We as fans, I don't think, have this, certainly not of recent times. So a drastic change has to happen, and it has to happen now. Before it's too late, if it isn't already too late, man. It's not like fear-mongering. It really isn't. It's just face the reality, man. This is about going on for a long time. I'll tell you what we're waiting for. We're waiting until the market closes before we change the manager. I'm starting to actually believe that now. We're waiting for the market because then, the manager has to deal with what he's got. And people want to tell me that, Romero's back in a little while. He's coming. He's already in training. Van de Ven's already trained. What we do, rushing these back into this situation, and we'll gain these 2 and we're guaranteed to lose another 2. That's the cycle right now. We need numbers. We need to get some players through the door, even on loan, to help us out. Players who are experiencing this situation right now, a relegation battle, because that is what we've entered. Not now. I think we've entered it a while. Probably after the Everton game was more bang. Now we really are in the shit. And then we followed that with Leicester. Deep shit. We are in deep shit, and we'll carry on in that deep shit until something changes. And the quickest thing to do right now is to change the manager, because he will not get us out of it. Guys, I don't know what to say anymore, guys. I know the boys are going to be doing a stream at 9:30 tonight. Make sure you lock it in for that, and we'll be back for tomorrow. I'll be back for tomorrow night's stream on a Monday Night Live, 8:30 p.m. Make sure you lock it in. Like, comment, and subscribe. But as always, forever always, come on, you Spurs.